It just released a chilling new propaganda video where a militant talking in English shows a makeshift jail holding Shia prisoners.
Exclusive footage. You see here, prisoners. This is just some of the hundreds of prisoners that we have. Most of them Shia.
The prisoners are believed to have been captured during the militants' invasion of Mosul on June 10th. The video cuts to the exterior of a building being blown up. As you see there, according to the militants, prisoners were inside. Those claims cannot be verified. Our Nima Elbagir joins us now live from Baghdad. So, Nima, highly produced video, very disturbing, but this is, adding to their arsenal, isn't it?
Absolutely, and it has been a very busy day. This first day of the Islamic holy month of Ramadan has been a very busy one for the ISIS propaganda machine. In addition to releasing that video, they also released an audio message, also purporting to be from ISIS, this time announcing a name change, Frederica. They say they will now only go by the Islamic State, by IS, because they are now a caliphate. They are now claiming to be a state that in and of itself stretches through the north of Syria to the east of Iraq. And what makes this propaganda so powerful, Frederica, is of course there is some truth in it. They do hold territory across that pretty large swathe of geography there stretching between the two countries. But as you said, the Iraqi military looking to have the upper hand in the air, at least. They've had the first contingent of Russian fighter jets come into the country, and they're trying to ramp up their airstrikes on ISIS, and they need to. We've had 2 strikes in as many days by ISIS to the south of Baghdad on an armed forces base, and continuing back and forth over the crucial city of Tikrit, which of course is on the highway to Baghdad. And if Tikrit falls, it would bring the militants even closer to the capital, to the Iraqi capital there, Frederica.
And then lots of conflicting reports about what is happening exactly in Tikrit, Saddam Hussein's hometown. What more can you tell us about that?
Well, we have had claim and counterclaim. The Iraqi state TV has stated a number of times that Tikrit is fully in government hands, but we've seen video recorded and distributed online that shows a pretty empty-looking neighborhood. We've also spoken to one resident who says at least in her neighborhood there is no government presence. And the issue with Tikrit is if Tikrit falls, then not only do you have that highly strategic Baiji oil field to the north of Tikrit, but again, you are even closer to Baghdad, and that is the final goal, to even just put pressure on Baghdad and to be seen to be closing in on the capital would be a huge propaganda gain for the militants, let alone to get within fighting range of the Iraqi capital.